And a welcome into those just joining us. We're just getting started here in the first with no score. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, and he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Fouled away.
Play ball.
The 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Max Stassi. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Justin Upton the next to hit. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is. 1-1. On the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That is good. The third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
No left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Shohei Ohtani. 1-1, here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Popped him up. Devers has a play. 1 out.
Batting 9. The designated hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jahmai Jones. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. This is in the air out to left field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2.
The bat, number 2.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Bounce to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. Angels go down 1-2-3.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Number 15.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lifted in the air to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now to the plate, David Fletcher.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Two and two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Rafael Devers. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Bradley Jr.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Alex Verdugo hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Ohtani. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Shohei Ohtani. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team.
Your attention, please.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two pitches fouled away. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now in the box, David Fletcher. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. The 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits, and they leave 1. Noah Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's the first out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of boot.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 25 is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight, and it's fouled away. Rendon leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well. A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Angels leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Mike Mayers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 60.
Last half of the seventh here, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. And there's one down now.
Now batting. The center fielder.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Line towards center field. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Hit out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Shohei Ohtani will stand in.
Your attention, please.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now that's popped up. Bell waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a liner. Foul. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Matt Andriese is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35. Matt.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is line to left, and this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Rafael Devers, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. And right into the shift, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In the air to straightaway right. Ohtani waits on it, and the inning is over. Down in order. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first down.
The center fielder, 27. Mike Trout.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Hildenberger earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Nate Eovaldi works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of